Well, hello there. Miss Michelle couldn't make it today. I'm Bob Ross, and I'm going to share with you the joy of painting. Painting is a gift, and I would like to share it with you. So, you will need some paint. I have some white, some light blue for my sky. If you don't have light blue, you can mix blue and white to make a lighter blue. I have some yellow, a couple different greens, some yellow ochre, and some dark brown. You can use a canvas or some thick paper, and you're also going to want a couple different size paintbrushes and some water to rinse your brushes, and a nice friendly paper towel to dry your brushes on. So I'm just going to start with my largest brush. We're doing a landscape today, so I'm going to make a nice happy sky. So I'm going to take my light blue, and with my largest brush, I'm just going to spread that nice sky blue all over my canvas. And I could just do some nice fast strokes. I'm just trying to get the color on here, so I just want to spread it all over my canvas. Now I am going to be doing some grass on the bottom, so I can stop my nice blue where I think my grass is going to begin. So I'll just go about 2/3 of the way down my canvas, make sure I have a nice coat of blue on there. Okay, so now I'm going to rinse my paintbrush off. I'm just going to give it a little tap on the bottom of my jar, try to get that color off, and then I can dry it on my paper towel. Now I'm going to add some nice little clouds in my sky. So I can either stick with this brush, or if I want to change to a slightly smaller brush, I can. And I'm just going to get some nice white on my brush here, and I'm just going to dab it on where I want my clouds. There's a friendly cloud. So I can make my clouds kind of long and skinny, or if I want them more puffy, I can make them a little bit bigger. And a little bit of my blues mixing in, but that's okay. It's going to be a nice, friendly, happy cloud. Okay, I'm just going to give Mr. Paintbrush here a little rinse, dry him off on the towel, and I am going to switch to my grass. So I'm going to use my medium green to begin with. And sticking with the larger brush, I'm just going to make some sweeping motions to represent hills. Some nice little foothills here. There, that looks nice. So I'm just going to layer a couple hills, and some of this green might mix in with my blue, but that's okay. I think it'll blend together pretty nicely. And I want to start from my hills that are furthest away, and then I can put my closer hills right in front of those guys. And for my closer hills, I might mix a little bit of my lighter green in there. Let's add some yellow too, so we can make that hill look a little bit closer to us. Okay, for my closest hills, I'm going to mix my lighter green and yellow. Okay, now I'm just going to take some of my darker green and add a little bit of texture. So I'm just going to dab some of that on with my paintbrush. Make it look like some nice happy little grass or some bushes there. Just add those nice plants to the top of my hills. And wow, look at all that texture happening. I'll go ahead and put some yellow on the top there to kind of show the different hilltops. There, that looks nice. Oh, what a nice happy field. Okay, I think I'm ready to add some trees. I'll just give Mr. Paintbrush a little rinse. And I am ready to switch to a thinner brush. So I'm going to start with some of my dark brown. And I'm going to start my tree way up here in the clouds. Just make a nice line there for my trunk. I'm using my brush skinny side. And then when I get to the part of my trunk that is going to be a little bit thicker, I can turn my brush. I might need to add some more dark brown to make sure I cover that green. And then I'm just going to give him a nice crooked arm. Just add some more branches to my happy little tree here. And I have some white mixed in from my cloud. That's going to give it a little bit of depth. So I can take some more of this white and I'm just going to put it on one side of my tree trunk. Then I can use kind of a curved motion to blend that in and give it a nice round tree look. And the foot is going to be a bit wider down here. There we go. Look at that. Okay, and then we're just going to give Mr. Tree here a friend because everybody needs friends, even trees. This is going to be a curved trunk. Oh, look at that old tree. Just add a few more branches to my trees. That's a happy tree. I'll just give this guy a little highlight on one side to match his friend over there. And now maybe your tree is a little bit different. No two trees are alike, just like no two paintings are alike. This is all from your imagination, so just do what feels good to you. And it looks like these trees are ready for some leaves. So I'm going to go back to my greens. I have this nice kind of bluish green that I haven't used it for my field. I kind of reserved it for my leaves. So I'm just going to blend it with one of my other greens. And I'm just going to do this kind of dabbing technique that I did for the grass and bushes to add some leaves to my happy little trees here. I'm just going to dab those onto the end of my branches. And some of that brown is going to mix in, giving it some wonderful depth and texture. So I'm just going to do that on all my branches. Maybe a little bit of Mr. Cloud is gonna get mixed in with those leaves, giving it some nice highlights. Oh, there. That looks nice. Okay, I think Mr. Tree over here is gonna have a slightly different green, so I'm gonna use all three of these greens now to make this guy's leaves. He's just gonna be a little different from his friend. There, that's nice. Oh, Mr. Cloud, where did you go? Oh, what a beautiful canopy. This just looks like a nice place. You could set up a hammock, lie down underneath, read a book, maybe have a nice picnic with some friends. Give Mr. Brush here a little rinse after working so hard painting all those leaves on Mr. Tree. Oh, look at that nice full tree. Okay, I think my painting is almost complete. I might just need to add some happy little flowers down here in this beautiful meadow. So I'm just going to add a couple of splashes of yellow. I have to do this rather quickly so it won't blend into my grass too much. I'm going to take my smallest brush and add some nice white wildflowers. White is a wonderful color for wildflowers. Ah, there's some nice wildflowers dancing into my background there. And of course you can use any color for the wildflowers, whatever makes you happy, your favorite color, maybe the color of your favorite flower, red, purple, blue. There's no wrong color for a flower. Okay, I think my happy little meadow is complete. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you appreciate this painting project as much as I do.